What's going on, B's and G's? I'm gonna do beer review. Yay! The little effers and the wife have taken off for each doing other things, which means I have time to myself. And so, because I have time to myself, I'm gonna do a beer review. And because I just watched Andrew, you can watch it over here, review Mr. Secor's 2 beers while he had some free time. I'm going to do the same damn thing. Thank you, dude, for giving me the idea. And who's better to review than Andrew's? I have a beer here from DJ Babyface. I have a Currant Brett beer. Not current as in like right this very, but like currant as in the little fruity fruits. This beer I think is actually 2 years old, if I'm not mistaken. He sent me a text message and I read it and then forgot it. Oh well, sorry dude. Yeah, so I think this is like about 2 years old. It's a Currant Brett. It's actually blended, a couple blended saisons and then currants added in after. So I'm kind of fucking psyched is what I kind of am. So we're not going to tip the bottle, we're not going to do anything like that, but we're going to crack it and hopefully not spill. Don't be aggressive. I missed. Interesting. I'm gonna smell out of the bottle. I gotta put it in the glass. This already is looking like another beer that I super enjoy, and it's from someone I just talked about. No clam. Mr. Secor. This actually kind of looks like his Berliner Weiss. One of them. But, totally different beer. From your end, it looks a little less pink than it does on my side. But, I love the pink. It's a gorgeous color. Super, holy Christ. So straight away you get, I mean, it's just currant like craziness. Like I'm already preparing myself because there's a, right there, where I get just this like, boom, here's some tart. Like it's up there. It smells gorgeous. Yeah, there's total, kind of currant and pineapple. It's absolutely bready. I mean, wow, it's it's interesting. It's kind of got a grape. Well, it's definitely got currants, but it's got like a grapiness, like a wine grape kind of smell to it, kind of deep in the back. Actually, I know, well, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to say something yet. So, cheers, Andrew. This thing looks fucking gorgeous. It smells friggin' beautiful. So, cheers, my dude. Sorry. So, super dry, just about at the end. It dries out towards the front of my mouth, actually, which is great. It's kind of puckering. It's got a really nice, it's got a really bang-on bitterness, but it's not super bitter, where it's actually balanced out, kind of almost, I hesitate to say buttery, but there's like a smoothness, like a creamy butteriness that goes actually right through the sweetness and the tart, I should say, at the end. It's also, I mean, it's definitely, there's no mistaking, like, Currant and almost like gooseberry, like kind of soury. Yeah, it was a kind of a gooseberry actually. I mean, it's obviously it's Currant, but there's it's not super funky. There is, I think, maybe it's like, I don't know, that butteriness is more like maybe a grain, like a graininess, which I'm having a hard time describing, using my word hole to describe exactly what it is that I want to say. It's just, it's so beautiful. Yeah, okay, so what? Yeah, what I got on the nose, kind of right at the end, um, there's a wine grape, like a like if you used like Nelson in this. Shut up, phone. I don't care. You've got plenty of room. Almost if you had, yeah, some Nelson in this. It has that character to it. That's what I'm pulling out, is kind of a whininess, really really subdued, hard to pull out, but really in there kind of grape, that's not as tart as the Currant, but not as, I mean, but still kind of sweet and juicy, like right underneath it. It's kind of buried in there, hiding a little bit. There's definitely some pineapple-y kind of citrus. I know Currants are citrusy to shit to begin with, but there's another kind of pineapple-y, as I'm working this up, I'm getting kind of a hay, actually. Wet grass, actually. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like a wet, earthy, wet grass. I don't want to. Don't take this the wrong way, but I like it. Don't. There's kind of a wet dog, actually. Quality right there as I work it up, which I like my dog, and I like my dog when she's come out of the water. So yeah, but there's definitely something right there, kind of the funkiness right there. And then, but that's all nose because I'm not getting it. I don't get it in the taste at all. The taste is just initial pop of like gooseberry, not gooseberry, but or Currant, sour, and then kind of rolling with that little buttery, which I'm still kind of calling like a green grape, Concord grape almost, kind of buttery, and then it's finishing dry on the tip of my tongue, not in the back of my palate. It kind of dries out just a little bit. I'm gonna pause this for a minute because I think I need to think for a second. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I had to spend a little quiet time with this beer. Yeah, we kind of got into it for a minute. I mean, in a good way. Not in that way, you dirty bastards. I had to sit for a second to think about what it was that I was getting out of this, and it was weird because my initial first sip, and I was having a little bit of difficult time with trying to figure out why this was. Is some light bulb clicked, and I was just like, oh, childhood, and I don't know why, because I didn't drink when I was a kid. I didn't. I absolutely. My brother went to school fucking hammered on Boone's Farm wine, but I didn't. So anyway, sorry, I digress. It took me a minute to figure out what it was. I had to chew this for a while, and I was not going to do that on camera. But I finally kind of got it, and it was cherry warheads. There were, or at least I think it was cherry. I seem to remember that there was a cherry warhead. And it just hit me like a ton of bricks that it was that kind of flavor that, and then I'm assuming I'm attributing that to like the sourness of it, the tartness of it, but it's definitely that's where it's at for me, right there is hitting me with some definite warhead action, and I love it. Absolutely freaking love that. This thing is gorgeous. And I'm just sitting here and sipping small sips, and I love it, Andrew. This thing freaking rocks. We've seen inside of your refrigerator that you store all these in, so I know you have another one. Just saying. I'd have another one if you wanted to send me one. But I'll send you something back. Probably won't be anywhere near as good as something like this, but I could try. No, this thing is fucking beast mode. DJ Babyface absolutely killed this beverage. If you don't know Andrew, you just don't know what the hell is going on the internets. Down the bottom is going to be a link to go check out Andrew. Not on Sundays Brewing. Dude kills it. This is awesome. I could get into this in mass quantities. Fuck. Thank you, dude. This fucking rocked. I've got another one down there, but I'm not going to touch that one for a minute. I'm going to let that set for quite a while. So, cheers, buddy, and I hope you all have a great fucking week. Maybe I'll see you fucking Friday, or who knows when that will be when I put this video out. Peace.
The fuck you talking about?